Hello, my dears. Today we journey to a meadow bathed in sunshine, where nature's beauty is on full display. In this vibrant setting, we meet two very different characters, an ant and a grasshopper, each with their own unique way of life. The ant, small but mighty, is known for his industrious spirit. He is always on the move, always working, always planning ahead. Work is his life, and he finds joy in it. Every grain he carries, every leaf he moves, is a step towards a secure future. The grasshopper, on the other hand, is the picture of carefree living. He spends his days basking in the sun, enjoying the warmth and the beauty around him. With his fiddle in hand, he fills the air with joyful melodies. His music is a celebration of the present moment, a tribute to the here and now. Meanwhile, the ant scurries to and fro, collecting food for the long winter ahead. He knows that every bit of food he gathers now will be crucial when the cold sets in. He knows the warmth of the sun won't last forever. The seasons will change, and with them, the challenges of survival will grow. The grasshopper watches him with amusement, unable to understand why the ant works so tirelessly. "Why work so hard when you can sing and dance?" he asks, his music echoing through the meadow. But the ant, wise beyond his size, continues his work, undeterred by the grasshopper's carefree attitude. He knows that preparation is key to survival. Every effort he makes now is an investment in his future, ensuring that he will be ready for whatever comes his way. The sun climbs higher in the sky, painting the meadow in hues of gold and green. The grasshopper, true to his nature, spends his days making music and basking in the warmth. He sings with his heart, his melodies echoing through the tall blades of grass. Life is a celebration, a never-ending party for the grasshopper. Meanwhile, the ant tirelessly gathers his store of food. He carries grain after grain, seed after seed, his tiny legs never tiring. His heart is content, for he knows he is securing his future. The grasshopper, observing the ant's relentless toil, feels a pang of pity. "Life is for living, dear ant," he chirps, "not for working." But the ant, with a knowing smile, replies, "I work to live, my friend, and by living well now, I prepare for the future." The grasshopper shakes his head, unable to comprehend the ant's perspective. He believes in enjoying the moment, embracing the present without a worry for tomorrow. His philosophy is simple: live for today, for tomorrow may never come. As the days grow shorter and the air turns crisp, the meadow begins to wear a different coat. The once warm and inviting landscape starts to transform, signaling the arrival of a new season. The leaves, once vibrant and full of life, begin to fall, creating a carpet of reds, oranges, and yellows on the ground. Gone are the vibrant greens and yellows, replaced by muted browns and grays. The sky, once a brilliant blue, now turns a somber gray, casting a melancholic shadow over the meadow. The grass, once lush and green, now stands brittle and brown, a testament to the changing times. The wind, once a gentle caress, now bites with icy teeth. It howls through the meadow, carrying with it the chill of winter. The once gentle breeze now feels like a sharp blade, cutting through the air with a ferocity that was once unknown. Winter, in all its harsh reality, arrives, blanketing the meadow in a thick layer of snow. The landscape is transformed into a white wonderland, but beneath the beauty lies a harsh truth. The snow, while beautiful, brings with it a cold that seeps into the very bones of the meadow. The grasshopper, caught unprepared, shivers in the cold. He had spent the warm months singing and dancing, never thinking of the harsh winter that was to come. Now, he finds himself struggling to survive in a world that has turned unforgiving. His once joyful melodies are now silent, replaced by the howling wind. The meadow, once filled with the sounds of life, now stands quiet and still. The only sound that remains is the mournful cry of the wind as it sweeps across the snow-covered landscape. He has no shelter, no food, and the reality of his carefree life dawns upon him. The meadow, once a place of abundance and joy, has become a harsh and unforgiving environment. The grasshopper realizes too late the importance of preparation as he faces the brutal truth of winter's bite. The ant, snug and warm in his well-stocked anthill, feels a pang of sympathy for the grasshopper. The grasshopper, who had spent the summer singing and dancing, now shivers in the cold, with no food or shelter to protect him from the harsh winter. The ant, seeing his plight, remembers the times he had warned the grasshopper to prepare for the colder months. Despite the grasshopper's earlier disregard for his advice, the ant opens his doors, offering him shelter and a share of his food. The ant's heart is filled with compassion, knowing that everyone deserves a second chance, especially in times of need. The grasshopper, humbled and grateful, learns a valuable lesson that winter. He realizes the importance of hard work and preparation, understanding that the ant's diligence has saved him from a dire fate. The grasshopper vows to change his ways and be more responsible in the future. My dears, This timeless tale reminds us that hard work and preparation are essential for a secure future. It teaches us that while it is important to enjoy life and its pleasures, we must also be mindful of the days to come. While it's important to enjoy the present moment, we must also plan for the future. Balancing enjoyment with responsibility ensures that we can face any challenges that come our way. Just like the ant, let us strive for balance in our lives, working diligently while remembering to appreciate the beauty of each day. By doing so, we can create a life that is both fulfilling and secure, ensuring that we are prepared for whatever the future holds.